Cincinnati. It's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down, here's Burrow. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
John,
23 yards on the play.
For the Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And 7.
He's got his man, Boyd.
That's another.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
Tyler Boyd, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Austin Seibert.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 16 carries, 104 yards, and a score as well.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Burrow will throw. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken from about the 12. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see.
We don't need no more penalties right here.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 16 carries, 69 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack.
Marlon Mack, the ball carrier.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
1st down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Colts, nothing.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play zone.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Here we go. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's complete, right around the 8. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
To Trey Burton.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Kaepernick to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
To Trey Burton.
Trey Burton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now it's Wilson. Bulldozes past him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown,
John Ross, 78 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He's going to have the hook up.
Kaepernick's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Mike's back.
Check. Check 59, Mike.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
Joe Burrow's sacked.
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around.
Oh, that's me.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at all.
Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down. I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, and it's second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Pass interference, defense.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Burrow looking to pass. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. He's got Burton here. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. He dumps this off to Mack, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Kaepernick now on first down. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Right there.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Hooked off by Corey Willis. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Colts 10. Austin Seibert set.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
What happened?
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
This is Mack on the counter, and he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 14-yard line.
Now Kaepernick. This one into the hands of Burton. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
No gain.
Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 46 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Complete to Russell Gage.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
On first down, Mack. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Back at the 23-yard line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Kaepernick's pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw it the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
And at the 50-yard line.
Watch QB drop.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Colts 13.
Cowboy 80. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Watch the safety creep. 72.
Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Mixon.
A gain of 3, second down.
7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He was calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Check. Watch the defense.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Sets up
4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Got a man. It's Ross, complete.
That's another.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
1st and 10.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Joe Mixon.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Joe Mixon. That's good.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Joe Mixon.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals add on to their lead.
Austin Seibert on.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Bring it. Check.
Kaepernick now on first down. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. His pass caught at the 4. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. Got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman here at the 12-yard line.
Michael Pittman.
On second down, here's Kaepernick.
Fired that one.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
It's been a long day for you.
Hey, watch that, go!
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
18 Cardinal. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On third down, Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Tonight's final score, Bengals 28, Colts 13.